Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
What's going on out there in YouTube land? TNT Neon Prime here, back again with another review, and this time is going to be on DLX Threezero Nemesis Prime, as you can see in the background back there with the box and all the good stuff. Alright, so before we get into him, let's take a look at this tall box. Alright, you can see as we have on the box this lovely artwork. I have no complaints about Threezero's artwork on their boxes. Their boxes come spectacular all the time. As you know, we have Transformers here on the side of it. It has like a metal look to it, so it has the aluminum look to it for the shine. Also, on Nemesis and everything, just practically spectacular. Of course, on the bottom there we have Nemesis Prime. We got Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. And on the side of the box we have Nemesis Prime, Transformers War for Cybertron, and it's a DLX collectible figure. This is a non-transforming figure for those who do not know. On the back we have Decepticon, DLX Threezero, War for Cybertron Nemesis, and on that side we had the same thing. On the top, pretty much the same. On the bottom, licensed by Hasbro, blah blah blah. And also this has a Velcro opening so you can see what's inside the box, and also more lovely artwork of Nemesis Prime looking good in all his glory. Alright, enough about the box. Let's get into the figure. Alright, as you can see here, we have the figure in front of us. Bring up some lighting. And this figure is detailed to the bone, as far as with the cracks in his chest and everything. So let's bring that in. Let's zoom in, not on his ab, but in there on his noggin. And check that out. He is detailed to the bone, as far as the cracks in his windshield, the blue lighting, the crack here in his chest plate, right along here, like he would with battle damage and everything. Also down towards his abdomen, crotch area has a crack in here. With his arms, he has great detailing in the arms. There are some die casts on him. As far as his feet and his inner joints and everything are got die casts in them. But yeah, look at the detailing on that. Even brought the side wheel, one of his side wheels, and the wheels can roll. So the wheels can roll. So that's how much detail they put into that. Like I was saying, here on the side of his arms, it looked like he can transform, because this is part of the transformation of his headlights that goes on the front. It looks really good. All the crack here, so yes, it's like he been through something. As far as the legs, we have wheels in the legs, and yes, these wheels do roll. Also, another detail they didn't have to put in there, the vents, like more crack in here, so all the weathering is great on him. I mean, the back of the legs, the detailing in the back of those legs, as far as the cybernetic, if I'm saying it right, detailing here, right here in the thigh, back of the thigh, all that detail, and up to his back, which I will go through this back later on, let y'all know about some little things about him. Alright, so placement of the Decepticon symbol, also the markings, that is just good, just great, just great. Alright, so now let's get into articulation of him. His head is on a ball joint, so he can look down, he can look up, he can look left, right, and our left, he can look left, our right. It can do head, can do a 360. We have full arm rotation. We also have a full up, and also he can take his shoulder and raise it up so high. Also have the articulation and his shoulder pad. And what I was saying here, we have the metal joint in here also. He do have a chest tilt also. Like I said, he can go full 360 there. Shoulder has a lift on it, and also with a tailpipe has a lift on it. His arm can go here, and also it can do a little more to go right there. Great articulation so far. His hands is on a ball joint. Of course, there's no articulation in his hands because they are fixed hands. You get more hands to go with them to do different expressions. He has a waist swivel, and he has an ab crunch, so he can get a full ab crunch. Alright, he has a thigh, bring the camera down. He has a thigh, have a thigh swivel. He can kick up, and he has articulation in the waist, waist area, so he can bring that up and kick up, get a kick as high as that. And his leg is heavy, and he also can kick back with the back skirt fit in place, so he only can get that much kickback in the back because the skirt, hip skirt, can stop him from there. Also, he has a drop thigh where he can drop the thigh, as you saw there. Leg is still tight. He can kick out to the side as well also, so you can get that good kick out. He has a knee bend here. Oh, before I get that, he has a thigh, well, a knee bend there, and then he has an extra knee bend that comes there. So he has 2 points of knee bends. So, or would that be a thigh bend and a knee bend? So, like I said, get there, then come back and get here. These are also metal inside here, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's keep his foot up. So his foot has a tilt forward and a tilt back. Also, you can work, which I pulled it out, but this is also metal, so I'm glad I pulled it out. So this right here is also metal, so you can extend the joint out, and it goes back in pretty good. So you can get that extended joint out, so he can do a full foot tilt down and a full tilt there. Also, he has a side tip, so we can push that back in. I think I already did the thigh swivel. He has no knee swivel, so he has no knee swivel on that. And I think that's about it. I think I did the waist rotation in the side. Yeah. Oh, and he has his backpack can raise up like so. So his backpack can raise up like so. So yeah, that's it on that. All right. So think that's all I have for the articulation. Alright, so now we'll come back with his accessories and the gimmick that he comes with. Alright, we're back and we're going to start out with, he has he has a set of hands, so I'm just going to show the left, his right, our left side. So this part right here has the gripping hands for the sword. He has a pair, this is a pair, so he can hold the sword in the right or left hand. He has a hands or girl hands, surprise hands or whatever. He also has I don't know what these hands were called, but they are different from the surprise hands, so I guess reaching out hands. He does have that. And of course he has a fist hand, a pair of fist hands also. So yeah, I won't finna pull out all his hands because they're pretty much just same hand style, you know, different arm. Alright, he has his Decepticon shield, which pegs here. It'll peg here on this arm, but it will not peg on this arm because of the depth of it. So it pegs nicely here on this arm right here. So it pegs very well on that arm right there. And like I'm saying here, I'm gonna zoom in. I don't know if y'all be able to see that or not, but right there inside here, it don't go as deep as the other side. LOL, that's what she said. But there you go for that shield. Bring it back. All right. He has his axe. Sorry about that. So yes, he has his axe. I don't know if it be an energon axe or not, but it's his axe and it looks real good. The detailing in the axe with the weathering also in it, with the Decepticon symbol, which is a different color than what is on his shoulder. So need that. And let's see, detailing all in it. It looks real good, really good. And be careful because this end is a little short along with this end and this end. So this is definitely not made for no child. So yeah. And you notice the axe and the sword and the axe and the shield goes great together. It's pretty much decked out. This part right here looked like a shield, so basically all they did was add a blade to it. So the detailing is pretty much the same. All right. And he has his ion blaster also, just like Optimus. The weathering in it, love the weathering in it. No drop damage or nothing done to this, as he has damage on his body, but none of that. Right, then he comes with his stand, which I haven't took out of the pack. So he comes with the stand, and he comes with an adjustable mount where he can mount himself. So this can slide up and down just by unlocking this guy right here. Also, I take it this can move, but I have not even took the stand out the pack to pretty much use it. So I probably won't, maybe, but I probably won't. So it looks too good. All right. And pretty much that is all the accessories that comes with Nemesis Prime. Alright, so next we'll go with height comparison. Alright, first up for height comparison, we will bring in YOLO Park Optimus Prime. Let's bring in YOLO Park Optimus Prime. So we have that for a height comparison. Also, next up, we will bring in Lego Prime. We'll bring in Lego Prime so y'all can see the height comparison with him. Alright. Then we'll bring in MP30 Masterpiece Ratchet. So let's see that height comparison. And then we'll bring in Transformer Element OP Leader compared to MP44 Optimus Prime. So he stands maybe a little over an inch taller than Transformers Element 01 OP Leader, aka MP44 Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So there. Alright, so also I meant to do it in the last sketch that there's one more gimmick for him, and that is his chest and his eyes lights up. So to do this, you have to also, there's one more thing I have to do. You have to take, there's a screw here, and this backpack is part of his accessory also. If I can get it to come off, it's made up in there pretty good. I can't get it to come off, but let me see, can I find it? Alright, so I got the backpack off. I didn't want to break that clip, so when it's in there, it's in there. But there's a screw inside this hole right here that you have to take out to get this gimmick going. It does. Can't remember if it comes with batteries. I don't think it comes with batteries, but it takes the 2 watch batteries. I can't remember what size they are, but it takes the watch batteries, and all you have to do, there's a switch right here. Turn the switch on, and you can have it where it lights up his whole chest area. So it lights up his whole chest area. And if you don't want to light up his chest area, just lift up just a little bit, and it would just light up his eyes. So that's if you don't want to pose him with his chest light up. But also it lights up his running lights as well. So I don't know if the camera picked it up good or not, but you can see that. And yeah, so just lift it up just a little bit, and there you go. I mean, it would have been good if they had like a little magnet here where you can just touch and light up, but beggars can't be choosers. So there you go. And like I said, lift that up and take it out. But let me see, can I get right in there? you can see that's the hole there, and here is where you can see where pretty much where the screw went at. So like I said, I just leave that screw out and, you know, light them up when I'm all ready to light them up. And like I said, this backpack is tough. Then also on the back of this backpack is pretty much the front, would be the front grill of the truck if he was able to transform. So there you go for that. Nice detailing on that also. And we just stick that back in, and he is back to Nemesis Prime. Alright, come back with thoughts on this product. Alright, we're back with the review, finishing up the review of Nemesis Prime, War for Cybertron, pretty much posable figure from Threezero. And what a amazing figure it is. I got this for Christmas from one of my sons, and I was very surprised when I saw it, and because I know what he spent on it to get it, meaning there's only a few of them made, and I'm glad I'm one of them, one of the people that owns them. But yes, he is a spectacular figure. I love Threezero figures. I have the MDLX Optimus Prime IDW version, and I have the IDW version of Bumblebee. Both of them are MDLX, and I'm hoping to pick up Rodimus when he comes available, and I think I'm gonna pick up Megatron also. But yes, very happy with this guy. Very posable. I don't mind them, you know, Transformers not transforming, especially when they look this good. I mean, just so much posability in this guy is crazy. He got so much articulation, like the bottom of his foot pretty coming out so you can get more of that bend. Like I got an ab crunch with an ab twist going on at the same time, and he is balancing himself so well back here with all this going on back here. He is balancing himself so well. So I recommend, if y'all can find him, I recommend y'all picking him up. I'm hoping I can find the version, the Optimus Prime version of him, so I can have him looking at Nemesis Prime across the way as Nemesis Prime was walking back and forth looking at him. That was so spectacular. Love that scene. Love that part of the scene. He's like, Nemesis like, I'm gonna get you. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna get you. I love that scene. So yes, I would be definitely looking for him for that. You know, if anybody out there know where I can find the DLX version of Optimus Prime, hit me in the comments and let me know. I love to get my hands on him. Yes, but you know, everything come with a dollar bill behind it, and I would love to get them as long as the price is right. So everything come with a dollar bill. I mean, I got bills to pay, so yeah, I have a wife, bills to pay, and yes, but this works well. All right. If y'all enjoy this little review, short, sweet little review, give a thumbs up. If you dislike this review, give a thumbs down. Also, I would like for y'all, if y'all could hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I upload videos. I'm up to 183 subscribers now since my last video with Ratchet, I think. I think it was with Ratchet I went up a couple, and I'm glad of that. I'm happy that y'all are tuning in and liking my videos. That makes me so happy, knowing I'm doing something right. All right, and it just makes me happy. Just makes me happy. All right. This is TNT Neon Prime, and as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT out. Be blessed.